Endowments in South Africa. Today, we're breaking it down for you. One of you have asked for some more information about this. So let's try and understand this very savvy financial product in South Africa. Just know that the content of this video is not financial advice. Now, I am a fit and proper financial advisor. If you need financial advice, reach out. I'm happy to help you and we can sit one-on-one. Financial education and financial advice is different. Financial education is what you're getting right now. You're getting generic information. Financial advice is based on your unique circumstances. So if you see or hear something interesting on our page, on our platform, and you want to see how it can work for you, reach out and I'll give you advice specific to your situation. All right, so let's break it down. Endowments. I think this is the most abused product by financial advisors, mainly because it's a product that there is opportunity for good growth. It's sort of enforced discipline because it's a product that's for a fixed period of time and the debits have to happen from your account. So that forced nature or that forced discipline is there. It's a product that pays some good commissions. All right. And because of that, this is why a lot of really dodgy advisors will offer this product first to many clients who are not financially savvy because those commissions are high, when he or she could have been in a far more appropriate product. Now, saying that an endowment is a really, really good product when you use it for the right purpose. And today we're going to try and to understand what that purpose is. But let's understand the nitty-gritties of this product. This is a product that is ideally suited for clients or individuals that are in a higher income tax bracket, mainly because the tax within this product is pretty high. It's about 30% or so. So obviously, if you're paying a 45% tax, you're on that tax bracket. For you to pay 30% is a pretty sweet deal. Whereas if you're on a 26% tax bracket, to pay 30% are a little bit expensive. But again, there's purpose to it if you are using it for the right situation. And there's plenty of situations where I feel every South African should have at least one endowment. Okay, so the basic nature of this product is it's a fixed term product. Now, dependent on the asset manager, providing the product could be 10 years. Many or majority that I work with is a minimum of 5 years. So the product has to run for a minimum of 5 years. It can either be a lump sum amount, it could be a recurring debit, it could be a blend of both. Again, the asset manager decides how that specifically works. The nice thing about this, it's sort of a tax neutral product. And by tax neutral, I mean that taxes are paid on the product, like I said, 30%, but it's taxed in the hands of the asset manager. It's not taxed in your hands. So whatever you get in your account is not tax-free, is basically an after-tax amount. Now, depending on the platform that you use or that you purchase your endowment on, there could be a very wide range of funds or very narrow range of funds. There's a lot of products there that are super expensive, very high fee endowment products. Advisors are selling it because of higher commissions for them. But the range or the portfolio selection on that is very small. Be aware of what you're in. And if you are in the so-called education policies, endowments masquerading as education policies, please look for that. You can switch in and out of various portfolios at different times. The asset manager would set switching fees for that, in which you can swap around your portfolios without making a withdrawal. So one of the benefits of an endowment is the tax benefits. And obviously, if you're higher tax, like I mentioned, if you're in a higher tax bracket, 30% is a sweet deal. If you're in a lower tax bracket, 30% can be a little bit expensive. An endowment is great for estate planning. And this is a big estate planning tool. Passing funds to the next generation in the most tax efficient manner can be done in this endowment product. Again, content of this video is not financial advice. So please don't go out and buy this product and not understanding how it meets your unique need. And the reason why it's great for generational wealth is because this can be passed off to your beneficiaries directly. It doesn't have to follow the same process of the winding up of your estate. For example, your cash in the bank, your tax-free investments, your unit trust-based investments, your shares all fall into your estate, but the endowment does not. During that first 5-year period, there are restrictions. You cannot touch this investment, as in make withdrawals from it. If you do choose to do that, or you do choose to pause the premiums, there can be some hefty penalties levied by the asset manager. And you would know all of this upfront before you invest. After that initial restriction period, you can then make withdrawals. So how can you use an endowment for estate planning purposes? Because endowments allow you to nominate beneficiaries. This allows for the money to be paid directly to the beneficiaries upon your passing. Endowments, depending on the asset manager, do allow for the endowment to continue for the whole length or the maximum length of the endowment before paying out to beneficiaries, and ownership changes at that point, right? So check with your asset manager or your financial advisor. One of the best parts of the endowment is that there are no executive fees on your endowments, unlike unit trusts, for example, but they do form part of the estate for the calculation of estate duties only. So how does the endowment compare to something like a unit trust? Endowment has that lock period of 5 years. A unit trust doesn't. Tax benefits, endowments are taxed at a flat 30% irrespective of what tax bracket you're on, whereas a unit trust is on capital gains and it's only triggered at withdrawal stage. Now, unit trusts, when dividends are received within that unit trust, it's taxed at a flat 20% for everybody. However, capital gains is linked to your rate of marginal tax that you pay. From an estate planning perspective, endowments are paid straight to your beneficiaries and only taken into consideration as part of the estate calculation. And unit trusts are paid directly to the estate and will follow that winding up of estate process. So there's some very dull vanilla endowments, expensive endowments in South Africa. But there's some also very nice, unique offshore endowments that are great for wealth building, great for estate planning, great for retirement. If you want to know more about that, click the link down below. I would love to chat to you one-on-one about the range of endowments that are available in South Africa.